Transmitting. Very good. All right. Anybody? Questions?
Yes, teacher.
Tell me, Caesar.
Is possible
To use.
For example, Fred suggested me that we should have ordered some KFC.
That structure is a different time.
Okay.
You are affecting the time of the sentence.
Okay, yeah, because have is in a specific time.
Have is not in a specific time. Have is general past.
Okay, yeah.
Right? A specific time is structure 5. You are in this structure.
Yes.
Okay, and the structure 6 is the have.
Yes, it's a specific time because Fred talking about the starting game.
Something about a game starting. Switch.
Game starting.
At a specific point. So you need simple past.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Right? Good. So let's pass to the next one. Something tricky. Brian, help me with this one. Before I left the house. Okay. Something challenging. Teresa.
Okay. I had forgotten my phone on the dining table.
Pronunciation.
Dining is not correct.
Let's go here. Oops. What? What? Here.
Dining.
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 Okay, dining. I had forgotten my phone on the dining table before I left the house. Okay. That is a standard sentence, right?
That is a standard sentence. You are correct there.
Okay. So, which is the pronunciation? Teresa?
Teresa. Good pronunciation.
Teresa told me that she had.
Okay. Teresa told me that she had, like this, or have?
Had.
Had in past?
Maybe.
Tell me with conviction. Yes or no?
That she had. I had forgotten. She have, right?
Have been present.
Have
been past.
AD. Yes,
Okay. It's difficult to understand the past and the present in the computer because of the microphones, but I'm going to teach you later a strategy. Okay, that she had
told me that she had forgotten her phone on the dining table before she left the house.
There was so much crisis, but you are correct.
Okay.
You were very, very scared, but that's correct because had forgotten doesn't change. This is part of the standard structures. And before she left the house, this is the context that we need for past before past. So the verb in past, the second past is coming after had forgotten. So that is the correct sequence. This is a standard sentence, guys. Yes, yes or no? Questions?
Yes. I changed the second sentence
You change the second sentence.
before she had left the house.
That's natural. It's natural because the past transforms to past, no?
Yes.
That's the logic. Yes, I agree with you. But there is something super important about structure number 4. Structure number 4 says that, no, structure number 8. If you go to structure number 8, you will see that this is a connection of two ideas. Is had plus past participle plus complement, and then you need a connector like before or after, etc. Actually, let me find it here. It's here. Person had past participle before, and then the next idea needs to be a simple past reference. Simple past reference because we need to understand two processes in the past. I went to the gym, but before I went to the gym, I had eaten my breakfast. The I went is the reference.
Okay, teacher.
Right?
Thank you. Yes, I got it.
Okay. If you don't understand this, tell me because this is very confusing, especially if you are thinking in Spanish, eh? If you're thinking in Spanish, all this doesn't make sense. You know, so if you have questions, please tell me. That's gonna be necessary. Let me copy that over here because it will be important. Another question about this one?
No, teacher.
Okay. So let's go through another. Let's go with Benji. What number is this? 219. Here we go. Shut up. I can't stand your screaming no more. My ex. Tell me, Benji, what did my ex tell me? Are you there, Benji?
Okay. The sentence begin with my ex told
Good.
to shut up.
Told to shut up. Interesting. Okay. My ex told to
And
shut up.
she couldn't she couldn't stand it.
Stand it. Well, stand is an irregular verb. Stand, stood, stood.
She couldn't stood.
Change.
She could stand. My screaming no more.
No more. Wow, okay. There is a lot of corrections, man. Corrections, okay. Let's talk about the first one. My ex told to shut up. Told who?
Told me.
Exactly. Every time you use told, it's super necessary to collocate the person. If you see in formula number 2, you have parentheses. You see?
Okay.
But in formula 1, there is no parentheses. It's because this is mandatory.
Okay. When are parentheses is optional?
It's optional, exactly. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, the secondary person is optional. And the first is necessary.
Okay.
So that's correction number 1. Repeat, my ex.
My ex told me.
My ex told me. And this is it. That's it. Next.
Is correct. My ex told me to shut up because
yes,
I think that this fragment of the sentence match with the 7 rule.
Rule 7 switch.
That is order.
Rule 7 switch.
Yeah, rule 7. Sorry.
You are so right. Congratulations. Yes. This is an order. Because we are talking about an imperative verb. I know this is not this one. An imperative verb like go away, turn it down, close the window. The sentences start with a verb. Therefore, yes, this is definitely, this portion, this segment is Formula 7. But then you have and the second part 2, is a standard idea, person verb complement, no? One more time, we have the problem of modal verbs, brother. You have a constant fight with modal verbs. Do you remember the problem?
Yes.
What is the rule?
If I use a modal verb, the principal verb is in base form.
Exactly. It will never change. Yes, again, man. So,
Again.
and she?
Okay, should up and she could not. Oh no, couldn't. Sorry.
Couldn't.
Uh, stand. Stand. Mhm.
Exactly.
Mm,
Stand what? And complement.
And
Copy paste.
stand me.
Stand me.
Uh-huh.
But you have
Oh,
your screaming.
stand your
Mhm.
screaming.
How do you transfer possessives?
Okay. If not is me, is mine.
Spanglish, Spanglish. If it's not.
It's not.
Uh-huh.
It's not me.
Uh-huh.
Then is mine.
Mine, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And why are you eliminating the rest? Screaming is not important?
Mm.
Do you know what is screaming?
Is
It's when you are watching football. You say, goal! You know that's screaming.
yes.
So that's important, no?
She stand. Uh, in this case, is stand screaming me, or I confused.
I am so confused, Benji, because in the original idea, you wrote it correctly. You changed your to my screaming.
Now, okay.
That's it.
And then my screaming no more.
Exactly, she couldn't stand my screaming. No more. Why did you make modifications in this case?
And I can because I think that screaming is my screaming, my
Like me
the mind
playing
of
exactly of my possession. Because I play video games and it's like, you know? Right? Yes.
See,
You were
for
correct.
this. Okay.
If you are correct, don't change it. Don't change it. Keep it like that. The modifications that you were making were very different, very unrelated.
Okay.
So the only observations here is don't forget the person when you say told, and don't forget the simple verb when you say a moda.
Yes.
Okay, good job. Let's give it a moment, guys, because Jessie is in the chat. Let's go, Jessie.
Thank you. Good night. So I will say attendance and Hector.
Hello, good night.
Hi Hector. Thank you. Hello.
Present, hello.
Hi Lau. Thank you. Benji.
Present, yes.
Hi Benji. Thank you. Isti.
Present.
Yes.
Hi Isti. Thank you. Charlie.
Hi, yes, here.
Hi Charlie. Thank you. Jess.
Caesar.
Yes. Sorry.
Hi Jess. I'm the word. Thank you.
Thank you.
Elsie.
Hello, here.
Hi Elsie. Thank you. Arturo.
Here, hello.
Hi Arturo. Thank you. Brian.
I am here.
Thank you, Brian. Hi. So that's all. Thank you to everyone. Have a
You
good
too,
night.
girl.
See you.
See you.
Thank you, likewise.
Very nice. Very, very good. Do you have questions in this moment, or we pass to the next?
We pass.
Let's go. What happens if you hear this? Did you come into the refrigerator? No, into the kitchen? Someone left the lights on. My ex. No, Samantha. There is a challenge for Elsie.
I think that this is the form 2.
Again?
And Samantha,
You're saying run 2? I didn't understand that. Can you?
form 2.
Form 2. From the formulas?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Samantha asked,
Uh-huh.
um, um,
Mhm.
um, ask everybody
Good.
if
Samantha asked everybody. Uh-huh.
if if mm, mm, if somebody
Mhm.
came into the kitchen
Okay.
because someone left the lights on.
You are partially correct. Partially. You are so like 90%, like it was not bad. It was not bad, but let's check. Let me put this a little bit up so we can.
Ask.
The first idea, Samantha asked everybody if somebody came into the kitchen, is totally correct. Taking into reference, taking into reference formula number 2.
Mhm,
This is a yes or no question, so you eliminate did
mhm.
and you use if. No, so that was very good. The second part though has some problems because this is a standard formula number 1 for past. What happens when the original idea is in past?
Pass before pass.
It transforms to past before past. Exactly. Therefore, the correction is
Samantha asked everybody if somebody came into the kitchen because someone had left the lights on.
exactly. That is a correction.
The only form where where the second part doesn't change if when we have before, after,
Exactly.
things like that. Is the only form?
Of course. That's the indicative of past before past. You have the time expressions over here. Before, for, after, when, and by the time.
Okay.
If these expressions are not there, it's not necessary.
Okay.
Good job. Okay. These are the first 5. What do you think about these guys? Easy, difficult, or what? Let's go for 5 more, shall we? Tell me when I can pass the slide.
Ready, teacher.
Perfect. What about the rest?
Not too sure.
Huh?
Ready.
Thank you.
Good. Let's go for 5 more. Okay, let's go. Where is Arthur? Are you ready, Arthur?
More or less
More or less. Is it difficult?
difficult.
All right. You can do this. I trust you. Okay? Let's go. Idea is this. How are you going to put that? How are you going to put that curtain on your studio? The windows are really tall. Eric to John. Go, Arthur. Arthur, are you there?
Difficult. I think it's Eric.
Okay.
Eric is asked.
Pronunciation, ask in past.
Ask. Ask.
Ask is it present. When you ask is regular, what is the pronunciation of ask in past?
Ask.
Yes, excellent. Asked.
Eric asked.
Asked.
Eric asked.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
What did he ask?
eh, Eric asked John.
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
that put curtain
Okay.
on your studio.
On your studio. Okay. Is that finished?
I think it's finished.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay, there are, let's go to the corrections, okay? It's very, very important for you, Arthur, to remember, very important to remember the application of formulas in English. This is the thing. When you say one person told another person that, you connect a complete idea. Person verb complement. Person verb complement is the standard uh, components of an idea. Okay? Every time you speak, you need person verb complement. Necessary. Okay? Everybody, everything understood in this case?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. So what is the component? The three components for an idea in English?
Person, verb as complement.
Plus in English, plus complement. Arthur?
Sorry?
Plus, no más. Más is Spanish. In English, plus.
Plus complement.
Plus complement, right?
Yeah.
So, what is the person in this case? Where are we? Eri asked John that put is a verb, no?
Yes.
And the person.
Eric.
Exactly. So here you need to introduce Eric because you are talking about the person that is doing the action. In English, verbs are never alone. Never, never, never. Except orders. When it's an imperative idea, it's necessary to have a verb. But when it's not imperative, it's person verb complement. Super, super necessary.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, now, this is observation number one. Observation number two is more important, more important, because you omitted too much information. Observe. This information is not in your gossip. Are you going? You see? You need to copy this. This is important information. And number two, the question how is necessary too. Observe the formulas and let's go to formula number 3 for gossiping information questions. One person asks the other, this is excellent, eh? One person asks the other, and you have two options. Option if and option WH. Never that. That is in formula number 1. Do you
Yes,
see
teacher.
the issue, no?
Yes. The correction is uh, Eric asked
Mhm.
John,
Eric asked John.
how are you doing?
Exactly. That's much better. That's much better. Okay. Eric asked. Pronunciation again.
Eric asked asked
Excellent. Eric asked John,
John,
connector,
how are you?
how are you? Excellent. And this is when you enter the area of intermediate. A gossip is never in present. How are you is present.
Went
That's not equal. That's not equivalent. What is the past of are?
been
Oh my God, Arthur. No, no, no. The past of are is, let's go to the dictionary. Present be. No, simple form be. Present is are am. Past was and were.
where where
Were or was, no?
was
It depends on the person.
are is where
Are is where. Kinda. It depends on the person. Who is you in this case?
second person.
Who is who? Fernando, Elsie, Charlie. Who is you?
Okay, it's third person.
But who? I'm not talking about grammar. I'm talking about in the idea. Who is you? Because if you say, how are you? I understand Fernando. How is Fernando? You
Yeah.
know?
Yes.
But in the idea, there is no Fernando.
John.
It's John, no?
Yes.
So Eric asked John, how? John.
How was John?
How was John? Exactly. Next point. Is this a question or an affirmation? In the original idea, this is a question. That's the reason is how are you? But in the affirmation, you need to switch. Are you is a question. Affirmation, you are. Yes, do you understand this or no?
Yes. Okay.
So correction. Open microphone because I need feedback. Open microphone because I need to hear you. So Eric asked John,
Mm, John, you are. How was John?
you are how was John? No, you have too many people. Only one person. How person verb complement.
Sorry, teacher, I don't understand.
Okay, person. Who is the person? In
John.
this case, John, no? So how, person, verb. How, person, verb. Person,
John.
John, and verb.
John put
Uh-oh. But in this case, is the how
on the
are
school.
you? Before put. What is the verb in this case?
Are
Are. In past.
was
Was. Exactly. So how John was. Complement. You have the person John, verb was, and the complement is copy paste.
was mm, put the curtain.
Incomplete. What happened to going?
Yes. Went
The complement is copy paste.
okay. Was going
Was
to
going to
was
put.
going to put that curtain on your studio.
On my studio.
On your studio.
Your is Fernando. Fernando's studio. What is the possessive for John?
Him.
Close. His studio. And finally, the windows are very little. We cannot ignore this information too. Right? So we need to use the windows are really tall. We can, two options, period, and continue with a new idea. He said that the windows were really tall. The idea in past. Right?
Right, teacher.
And that's it. So no problem, brother. We have to study, in this case, the formation of a natural idea. Person, verb, complement, person, verb, complement. You see? I'm gonna give you some exercises later to talk about this. Right?
Right, teacher.
Very good. So, guys, it's already 10. So let me please copy these exercises because I want you to make it for homework. I will check this for today and tomorrow, okay? Because I need Laurita to participate, Hector to participate, Charlie to participate, and the rest did, no?
No,
So,
I don't participate.
exactly, you didn't participate. So I need you to do this activity for tomorrow, okay? The idea number 6 is I really wanted to go to that party, but I told her I wouldn't make it. Sarah. Next. Please pass me the napkins. My baby is throwing up. Bring all the food on my dress. Claudia. Will you marry me? Jessica to Robert. And oh, close the door or the dog will run away as fast as he can. Peter. Last one. Are you a chicken, Marty? Beef. Questions?
No, teacher.
That's your homework, guys. Okay?
Of course.
I'll see you later. Have a very good day. Have a good night. And thanks for coming.
Thank you, teacher.
You too.
Thank
See you
you,
later.
teacher.
Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you.
Teacher,
Maybe
see you.
tomorrow.
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Do your
Bye.
homework.
Bye.
Thank you, Caesar, for the message. That's excellent. Bye-bye, guys.